the traditional provider of education couldn't sit still. Their prestige was online. The story is very complicated. The middle-level colleges are all very threatened. They are very expensive. They provide very little. Now, these online companies are providing superior professors at a lower cost, practically free. But there are two very famous universities that do not need money, but they have so many donations, so much donations. So they don't look at it, you did that. So they decide to team together and attack back the Silicon Valley. The Silicon Valley started with Coursera. And the East Coast, those two universities don't need any money, but they need to be top on everything. They wanted to be at the top in online education too. So suddenly they got together, and MIT and Harvard created edX. This was announced in such a quick way that when the Harvard president was there to announce the joint project with MIT about edX, she kind of looked still unsure and uncertain, and she's a history major, professor, but she got suddenly pulled into this digital age, and she has to be in the forefront of this digital education. So two major forces now, Coursera and edX, fighting with each other. And all other universities, they don't have any capacity to make new ones now, so they have to join one of those two. So you will see all the major famous ones are either in MathScienceCamp or Coursera. So they are just tying together. And who benefits is you. They are fighting for their reputation, their fame. They are not for profit. So therefore, they will provide all these courses for free. This is a very interesting time because you can get any knowledge for free now. It means that if you grew up ignorant, not having any knowledge, you don't have any excuse. In my generation, in my father's generation, your grandfather's generation, there were wars. So you could be very smart, and still, if you get caught on wars and lose everything, then you couldn't go to school. And you end up being ignorant without education. So they had an excuse. War got them. Well, this happened, that happened, so many things happening. My generation too. If I didn't have money, I couldn't go to college, I couldn't get education. Your generation, all you need is internet. That's it. Then you can get the MIT education and Harvard education. The only way you will not have education in your generation is you are too dumb or too lazy. That's the only reason you have left now. So here, but I see you spending all your energy and time on playing games. Every time you have a little break, all this vast knowledge is sitting, waiting for you. You don't even look that way. You're busy playing games, while some of your friends are using it and learning it. This never happened in human history. Free knowledge for you to take. All you need is internet and a computer. You got all of it. You should play games. Okay, now, so those two schools, two camps here, fighting with each other, and you're sitting in the middle, receiving all the benefits for free. So I'd like to introduce you to those two places. I will start with edX. Our TA already explained Kyunchi already explained, but I'd like to show you my angle on this. So here, there are many courses on edX, including algebra, trigonometry, and other high school levels here. I recommend that you take this and get the certificate. Certificate costs you money, $50 to $100. But if you get it, this is where the Khan Academy, and of course this is different here. You get this certificate. And also, you will find that it's difficult to finish because you have to play games. You have to check. You have to do other things here. So the fact that you finish one course, not only it tells you that you have all this intellectual capacity, but it also tells them that you have patience, you have focus, you have concentration, self-discipline to finish it. So it speaks a lot. So with intellect alone, you cannot finish it. Because there are no teachers standing here doing attention time and so on, there's nobody to do this. When you start taking these online courses, you will immediately see chat coming from your friend, I need to play games and other things, and you end up not finishing. So I would say, like 99% never finishes this. So if you finish it, that alone tells a lot, say a lot about you, and you will find it difficult to finish. Not because it's hard, because they are high school level courses, but you cannot focus. So this is an excellent way for the colleges and employers to know that you have self-control. Without it, you will not make it. Two, you wondered if somebody else would do it for you, right? There could be cheating. It's difficult, because every time you submit your score, when you do submit homework, you got to do webcam picture. I got a picture of myself. I'm submitting here.